10 things you need to know before you even consider moving to Reno, Nevada. Let's get straight into it. And the last one may surprise you. The first thing you need to know about all the outdoor activities that we have here in and around Reno. You've got nature trails, paddleboarding, cliff jumping, rock climbing. You can float down the river. Tons of nice walks around here, tons of hiking trails in Reno and in the Sierras. The weather is also very optimal for outdoor activities year-round. We get over 300 days of sunshine a year here. It's always sunny out. The weather's always nice. The winters are not bad at all. Usually days are in the 40s. Some days can be up in the 50s. And the summer heat isn't bad either. It's not like Las Vegas where it's 110, 120 degrees. Summer heat will be in the mid 90s to, touching 100 on the hottest days. So it's very, very optimal for getting outdoors, enjoying nature, and just having a good time. The hiking here in Reno is incredible. Up in Somerset, they have some really nice hiking trails. Collin Ranch, they have some hiking trails. I personally love going to Mayberry Park, walking along the river, hiking up the mountain a little bit. Hundreds of hiking trails in the Sierras as well. Beautiful trails that look over Lake Tahoe with just amazing views. The fishing is also really good here in Reno. You can fish on the Truckee. You can catch actually a good amount of fish. They may not be very big, but it's still fun to catch a fish. Literally anything you like to do outdoors, we've got it. You can even surf Lake Tahoe if you're brave enough in the winter time when it's freezing cold. I haven't done it yet, but it's on my bucket list. The second thing you need to know before you move to Reno is how vibrant our downtown and midtown areas are. Reno's not just about outdoor activity, it's a city that is constantly evolving. There's tons to do downtown. We have a bunch of bars, a bunch of casinos, tons of pool halls, places you can go play cornhole, you play ping pong, shuffleboard. Midtown has some very good bars too, and they're all super close to each other, so you can bar hop and find which ones you like, which ones you don't like. There are tons of restaurants downtown. The Truckee River runs right through the heart of downtown, so it makes for a good setting for, walking down with nice views, nice vibes, hanging out down by the river. We got a movie theater down there. There's tons of live music, art, sculptures, comedy shows. There's always something going on in downtown Reno. I hear it all the time too that there's nothing for people under 21 to do here, and that is so not true. You got the Circus in the El Dorado. There are movie theaters, restaurants, there's tons of arcades around, plenty of stuff to do outdoors. There are lots of parks downtown and in Midtown, plenty of areas for the kids to hang out, do fun things, fly kites, run around, do whatever, just be kids. All right, moving on to the third thing you need to know before you move to Reno. But before we delve into that, we are the #1 relocation team in the state of Nevada. Here's my number and my email. Reach out to me. I'll set up a one-on-one personal consultation with you. My team has done it hundreds, if not thousands of times. I genuinely love assisting people in getting them to Reno, helping them find the right spot. You do not want to end up in the wrong spot in Reno. So feel free to jot this information down, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Continuing on, Reno has tons of events. No matter the time of year, you will find a festival or an event that fits you. There are literally too many events to list. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of events. We have the Reno air balloon races, which we are super well known for. If you see pictures of Reno and you see an air balloon, that's why. I've personally never been because you got to get up at like 5 in the morning, and I am not a morning person at all. And if you don't get there early, you won't find parking. But I've seen them driving around town, 9, 10 in the morning. You see them up in the air. It's super cool. Such a good time. We have some great talents that come to town as well, like Sublime. Daniel Tosh comes here all the time, Rob Schneider, Tim McGraw. I saw Kid Rock once, that was super fun. Vanilla Ice. People are always coming to town, and it seems like we're getting bigger and bigger talents every year. My personal favorite event is Hot August Nights though. It's basically a week-long car festival that happens all over northern Nevada, but the epicenter is in Reno. They park cars at the Peppermill, the Atlantis, the GSR, and the parade goes all through downtown. Super fun, awesome cars, great people, the smell of unburned hydrocarbons in the air, it's just the best. The fourth thing you need to know before you move to Reno is that our food and drink scene is on the rise. We have tons of breweries, tons of small distilleries, tons of craft cocktail bars. Some of my favorite breweries in town are Revision, Pigeon Head, Great Basin. There are lots more. I find a new brewery that I like every single year. There's a good distillery that I love out in Verdi. We have Frey Ranch out in Fallon. We also have over 140 restaurants in Reno, from all-you-can-eat sushi to French cuisine. There's something for everybody. The restaurant scene here is extremely competitive, so the restaurants are constantly trying to outdo each other, constantly competing and just constantly improving for the consumer's benefit. Also, a top tip, if you get a player's card with casinos, they'll often give you food credits, drink credits, free play. Just be careful, that's their way of incentivizing you or enticing you to get in the door, so be careful with that. And of course, we can't talk about Reno without mentioning the casino industry. It is a huge driving force in our economy, and we have it all. There are tons of casinos here. They have every game you could imagine, from blackjack to roulette, craps, baccarat, anything you want. They got poker rooms in a lot of the casinos, and you can find a slot machine on just about any corner in Reno. All the casinos in town are also improving. They're also remodeling, refinishing, redoing things from the past, like the J Resort downtown, for example. Formerly the Sands, they did a complete remodel. It looks absolutely amazing now. They fully painted the outside of the building. They redid the whole interior. It's totally night and day from what it used to be. The GSR is also planning to put $1 billion into their 140-acre property in the center of Reno. The centerpiece will be a brand new arena. UNR will play there. We're gonna have more sporting events there. It'll be about 10,000 seats. This should draw some bigger names here as well in terms of music and comedy shows, stuff like that. They're also putting in walkways throughout. They're remodeling the driving range. It's gonna be a multi-layer driving range. They're putting in water features into the bay there that you hit golf balls into. They're putting in a brand new 800-room hotel building, and they're also putting in 300 residential units down by the river. You also have the Row downtown, one of my favorite places to go. These three casinos are the El Dorado, the Silver Legacy, and the Circus Circus. They're right in the middle of Reno, right by the Reno Arch. Makes for a great night out. You park at the El Dorado. They have tons of restaurants, tons of bars, a great nightlife. You know, there's clubs in there. You can take the kids to Circus Circus. They have carnival games. They do circus shows. They have arcades, multiple arcades. They got a Topgolf in there. Obviously, the ground floor of the Row is all casinos, so plenty of gambling for you. They got sports books, and you can walk anywhere in downtown Reno from there. It's right in the center. If you want to walk down to the river or down to some bars, down to Midtown, you can do that as well. In the spirit of gambling, we're going to play a game. I'm going to flip a coin. You're going to pick heads or tails. If you get it wrong, you have to like this video. Heads. So if you pick tails, you got to like this video. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Just kidding, yes I do. But really guys, your support means a lot. If you like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. I appreciate all your support. But let's continue on. Reno is not just about gaming. It is also well known for its art and culture. There are hundreds of pieces of art downtown, all throughout Reno. Lots of sculptures and murals painted on, the street and on buildings. There's a rich variety of special events. We have historical monuments, we have museums, galleries, improv shows, off-Broadway plays, stuff like that. If you like art, this is actually a really good place to be. You also have Art Town, which is in July. It's a festival where some of the best artists in the area get to come to Reno and showcase their art. It's super fun. There's like light shows and different types of things, sculptures, street art, street performances. I'm not huge into art personally, but it is actually a lot of fun, and I do go every year. The seventh thing you need to know before you move to Reno is Lake Tahoe. We're less than an hour away from the world-renowned Lake Tahoe. We're about 45 minutes away, and this is a huge reason why people move here. They love the lake. People come from all over the world to see that lake, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They have tons of stuff you can do, from paddleboarding and swimming to skiing, snowboarding, snow festivals. They're always putting on events. They're always doing concerts, festivals, brew fests, ski events. They do the celebrity golf tournament there every year, which is my personal favorite. You pull up on the boat to one of the holes and it's like a whole party. The celebrities are interacting with, everyone that's hanging out by the hole. It's right on the beach. It's really, really awesome. The lake itself is absolutely gorgeous in the wintertime with the snow all around it. It's just absolutely beautiful. And in the summertime, it really gives those Caribbean vibes. The water is so clear and it's so nice to spend a day out there with the family. I love it. The temperature of the water, however, does not give Caribbean vibes. It's usually, gets up to 65 degrees tops in the warmest time of the year. But, some days it'll be like 90 degrees out there. So hopping in that water is super refreshing. Lake Tahoe is also the largest alpine lake in North America. It's 1,600 feet deep, 22 miles long and 12 miles wide with 75 miles of shoreline. Also, Reno's proximity to Lake Tahoe makes it a haven for snow enthusiasts, which brings me to my 8th point, the world-class skiing and snowboarding you get when you live in the Reno Tahoe area. It is the most densely populated area of ski resorts in the country. They have something for everybody, whether it's challenging terrain, cross-country skiing, backcountry, easy family runs, park stuff, you name it, they got it. It's one of the best places in the world to ski. We get people from all over the planet coming here, from Peru, Chile, France, Sweden, the East Coast. I meet someone from somewhere new every single year. Just make sure you dress appropriately. You don't want to wear too much and have to run back to the car. And you don't want to wear too little or something that's not waterproof, because getting wet and being freezing up there while it's freezing cold out and in the snow is no fun, trust me. Also wear sunscreen. You can get sunburn in the snow, and you can actually get some pretty nasty sunburns because the sun reflects off the white snow. And please stay on trail. Do not duck any ropes or go off trail. You do not want to get lost in the Sierra Nevadas. Also, top tip, bring a lighter with you and some sort of metal can. If you do end up getting lost, those two things may save your life. But one thing I personally love about Reno, and one thing I did not see coming, is the golf. Which brings me to number 9, that Reno is a golfer's paradise. We have tons of courses all over 50 courses designed by some of the best designers ever. And there's something for everybody. There's challenging courses where you can go up to Lake Tahoe or the Sierras and you have to hit the ball like this, otherwise it's in the trees and gone forever. And there are also courses that are more in the desert and it's impossible to lose the ball. Green fees are relatively cheap as well. I mean, you could play 18 holes for 25 bucks. It's a super fun time. The weather is optimal pretty much all year to golf. In the summer, on hot days, if you get out there early, you know, it's really nice. It'll be 70, 80, maybe touching 90. And then in the wintertime, you'll still find some nuggets of days where it's like 50 degrees. Still nice to get out there. Once you get moving around, it's not bad at all. So you can golf year round here. Unless there's snow on the ground, then obviously you probably don't want to golf. But a lot of times it does melt and you're able to play, and a lot of times they make the green fees cheaper. The 10th thing you need to know if you're considering moving to Reno is that you're not alone. Our job growth ranked 3 in the country in 2019. Nevada is the 5th fastest growing state in the country, so it's no surprise that Reno is one of the fastest growing cities in the country. Reno is also the best performing city of its size in 2023 when it comes to job growth, wage growth, high-tech GDP, and affordability. Silicon Valley even dubbed us the next Silicon Valley, which is not a title that I know I want, but they're not wrong. A bunch of big tech companies are moving here, like Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Panasonic, and many, many more. They're all moving operations out here because of our business-friendly tax policies. We have no corporate income tax, no personal income tax, no gift or inheritance tax, and no inventory tax. I think it's the biggest driving force as to why people come here. I talk to people every single day who want to relocate here and retire just because of the taxes. Our economy is exploding here with focuses on healthcare, tech, and manufacturing. Another fun fact for you, over half our residents moved here from California, which makes sense because the state line is only 10 minutes away, makes it a perfect location if you're from, say, Sacramento or the Bay Area, somewhere like that. You can go back, see your family whenever you want. It's only a few hours away. However, that growth does come with a cost. You will see an increase in the cost of living here a little bit. Gas prices have been up pretty high. Groceries have gotten a lot higher in the last few years. Home prices have gone up. The median sales price here is around $600,000 in Reno, where the average for the country is around $400,000. The average rent in Reno is also $1,600, so rent is pretty pricey here too. They're increasing rent like crazy. There's actually been news articles about people protesting the rent increases. But on the flip side of the coin, if you're looking at an investment property here, you know the demand is high, you know that rent numbers are going up. So it may be a good idea for you to get an investment property here. There you have it. We've literally helped thousands of people relocate to Reno. It's what we do. It's our expertise. But to get you started, you got to reach out to me. You got to send me a text, an email, give me a call. I would love to hear your story. I would love to hear why you're considering Reno, maybe why you're considering leaving. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.